ज्ञानतरश अभिमानभङ्गमाय sorry नीला तुङ्गस्तनगिरितटे सुप्तमुद्बोध्य कृष्णं पारार्घ्यं संश्रुतिशतशतसिद्धमध्यापयन्ति स्वचेष्टायां सजनिगलितं याबलात् तुच्छभुङ्क्ते गोदा तस्यै नम इदमिदं भूय एवास्तु भूयः. So the greatness of Goda Devi, which we can see today in this Pashuram also, the 22nd Pashuram, coinciding with the 22nd day of Goda Devi's proposed Margashira Vratam. ஆங்கன்மாங்க ஞான தரிசன விமானபங்கமாய் வந்து நின்று பள்ளிக்கட்டில் கீழே சங்க விருப்பார் போல் வந்து தலை பெய்தும் கிங்கினுமாய் செய்த தாமரை பூ போலே செங்கன் சிறு சிறுதே என் மேல் விழியாகவும் திங்களும் ஆதித்யனும் இருந்தால் போல் அங்கதிரண்டும் கொண்டெங்கள் மேல் நோக்குதியேர் எங்கள் மேல் சபம் இழிந்தேனோ எம்பாவாய். Again Goda Devi is addressing Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Hey Paramapurusha Sri Krishna, all those arrogant kings having huge empires are completely defeated by you. Be it Jarasandha, be it Kashi Raja, be it any other Devi Devatas, they are completely ruined by you. And they are all waiting at your Simhasana to bow down to you. When Bhagavan comes for his Asthanam, in his royal meeting hall, Bhagavan is there kept on a elevated platform. Krishna will be sitting on an elevated platform on the Simhasana, and all the other kings of other empires who are defeated by Krishna, they are all there waiting with their heads bent to bow down to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So, all those completely defeated enemies or arrogant kings, they are just waiting there so that when Bhagavan comes to occupy his Simhasana, they can do their Sashtanga Danda Pranamas and ask for forgiveness. Same way, Krishna, we also came wholeheartedly to offer our prayers at your lotus feet. Please, Krishna, your eyes are so beautiful. They are slightly pinkish. You know how they are looking like? Like the mouth of a small bell. Or they are like the blooming lotus flower. Those eyes are so beautiful, Krishna, which are like a small bell, the mouth of a small bell. Or the Krishna, or the eyes of Krishna are like a lotus flower that is just about to bloom, means like the early morning sunrise time. With those beautiful eyes, Krishna, have a look at us, Krishna. And your two eyes, Krishna, are so beautiful. One is there looking like a sun, another is looking like a moon. In ordinary life, sun and moon can never coexist. Where there is sun, there is no moon. Where there is no sun, then only moon appears. So with you, Krishna, it looks like as though both sun and moon have come to an agreement. that both of them are being seen at the same time in the eyes of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. An impossible thing made possible in the divine body of Lord Krishna. So, Krishna glanced at us, Krishna. If only your glances fall on us, your glance is capable of wiping out all our curses, Krishna. Whatever karma phalam that we have, whatever karma phalam that we have, all that karma phalam can be wiped out in 1 second by you, Krishna. Aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami. Therefore, Krishna, consider our prayers and bless us, Krishna, to complete this wonderful Margashara Masa Vratam. That's how Goda Devi is praying. Now, what about we people? We are not Goda Devis. We don't have that kind of dedication as Goda Devi had. So question came. Now, coming back to completing the Margali Vratam, Goda Devi is expecting only Bhagavat Kainkaryam. Of course, Bhagavat Kainkaryam to the other Gopikas. Now, coming back to, if we really believe in Sharanagati, the only three things that will be paramount in our mind will be Bhagavat Kainkaryam, Bhagavat Kainkaryam, and Acharya Kainkaryam. Bhagavat Acharya Kainkaryam. And Sharanagati is the fastest way, guaranteed way to attain Sri Vaikuntham. 400% way. Varaha Swamy, Sita Devi, Rama, and Krishna. Now, when we say, come to Krishna, we all know what is the popular excuse or what is the popular reason many people give why they cannot spend more and more time with Krishna, either chanting or because many people are there afraid that if they come to religious life, they have to develop a vairagyam, detachment, and people are not ready for that. At any age, they just want to have more and more relationships only. But Krishna says, Abhyasena kaunteya vairagyana sugrihyate. If you want to cut off your samsara bandhanas, it is only it is only with your attachment to your acharya, with your strict practicing of mantra, and the proof that you are practicing, you should develop detachment, vairagyam. And who said this? Krishna himself. When the mind, Arjuna is asking, mind is very difficult, Krishna, to control. It is flickering like air. Krishna acknowledged, yes, asamsayam mahabaho mano durnigraham charam abhyasyanta kauntaya vairagyana sugruhyate. Agreed, Arjuna, mind is very fickle. Agreed, it cannot focus it. Everything is good, but it is not impossible. Abhyasyanata kauntaya. Did you really practice to control your mind? Vairagyana sugruhyate. Did you develop detachment? The proof that we are following spiritual life properly is we develop detachment. If the detachment is not coming and our attachments are increasing from children to daughter-in-laws, sons-in-law, grandchildren, neighbors, friends, Our attachment to material things are increasing. Our attachment to material things is taking us away from spiritual attachment to Krishna. That is why abhyasam, repetitive practice, is important, as well as vairagyam, detachment. Now comes the next question. Anything we do should be offered as a samarpanam to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And what is the proof that we can say we are offering everything to Krishna? That's why Krishna says, Yat karoshi dashnasi juho siddhasi yat tapasis gautya tatrushavadarpanam. Everything comes only from Krishna. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you pray, whatever you drink, you should offer it back to Krishna. Without offering to Krishna, we eat only sin. Therefore, you minimize your sin after Sharanagati. And after Sharanagati, you should have a firm commitment to serve three people. Bhagavad Kenkaryam, Acharya Kenkaryam. In the absence of a commitment to do these kind of three services, our progress in spiritual life is very, very difficult. Now comes the next one. Why we have to pray to Krishna, why we have to offer him clothes, ceremonial bath, etc. Now comes many, many yajnas are there. People do yajnas only to attain Swargam, but people do Sharanagati, they will attain moksha. So there is a lot of difference between attaining Swargam and getting into Sivaikuntam. And whatever we do should be done as an offering to Bhagavan Krishna. When we truly surrender to Krishna, whatever we do, we should do it as an offering to Krishna. How do we everything as an offering to Krishna? Same. Just to chant one verse. Yat karoshi yadashnashi juhoshi dadasi yat yat tapasis gaunteya tatpurushamadarpanam. Does Krishna need our services? No. He is Sarva Swatantra. He is Paripurna Kama. He doesn't need our services. Bhagavan Sri Krishna doesn't need even the services of any Devi Devatas. We depend on Indra for rain. Krishna, no. He depended directly on the deity in charge of all the waters. Now comes Krishna's way of doing. Many yugas have gone by. Many kings have come and many devotees have come. They all are come and gone, come and gone. And remember, none can protect us except Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Bhagavan Sri Krishna can give us happiness and peace of mind here. Bhagavan Sri Krishna can also give us ultimate moksha. And only Bhagavan Krishna can give us moksha. If Krishna is there to protect us, we don't need any other protection. Krishna and Narasimha are the same. Vairakshat Rakshaka ki manyahi, Vaijara Rakshat Rakshaka ki manyahi. And if we want to seek his mercy, when you surrender to Krishna, we surrender with zero ego, no ego at all. Many yugas, Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga, is only in one Mahayuga. 1,000 such Mahayugas is 12 hours of Brahma. So even in 12 hours of Brahma, even the 12 hours of the daytime of Brahma, when creation is there, 14 Manus are going by, 14 Indras are going by, 14 sets of Saptarshis are going by. So if you want to seek His mercy, Sharanagati is the guaranteed path. When Bhagavan Krishna protected Draupadi, when she was going through the humiliation Kurusabha, same way, we should never think Bhagavan is partial to somebody. Bhagavan very clearly says, Samoham sarvabhuteshu name dveshvasti na priyaha. Ye bhajanti mam bhaktya maite teshu chapyaham. Nobody is friendly to him, nobody is enemy to him. Every one of us are the same to him. Bhagavan promised Arjuna that he will not take weapon. But again, to protect the same Arjuna, Krishna did not even hesitate to take his chakram and try to kill Bhishma. In fact, Bhishma knows something is happening. A huge dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna. But he could not make out what they are talking. Krishna did not even hesitate to break his promise that he will not take up weapon. He jumped from the chariot and started rushing towards Bhishma with a wheel from a broken chariot as his Sudarshan Chakra. Literally, Arjuna has to hold on to the feet of Krishna and beg him not to humiliate him and that he will kill Bhishma. Arjuna promised to kill. Then only Krishna came back. And Bhishma was extremely happy when Krishna jumped from the chariot, took the wheel of a broken chariot, and was rushing towards him. He was feeling so ecstatic. Bhishma was begging Krishna, Krishna, kill me, Krishna, kill me, Krishna, kill me, Krishna. What great bhagyam is there for me to die in your hands rather than die in the hands of Shikhandi tomorrow, Krishna. Kill me, Krishna. He was begging. That is pure devotee. In the case of Andal, absolutely no ego at all. And that Sharanagati should be begged by us. Shirasa yachato maya. One should bend their head and then beg Krishna to accept our Sharanagati. And this kind of a positive feeling is possible only when somebody has the Acharya Paripurna Kataksha Vikshanam. Now, when Bhagavan Sri Krishna opens his eyes, it is like the blooming lotus flowers onto the right side of Bhagavan, and blooming lotus flowers onto the left side of Bhagavan, where Bhudevi and Neela Devi are there. And Bhagavan's eyes are there full of affection for Neela Devi. That Bhagavan's eyes are superior to anything and everything can be seen here in the Mundaka Upanishad. Agnir Murdha Chakshushi Chandra Suryodishah Kshetre Van Kshetre Vangurtascha Vedah Vayuhu Prano Hridaya Vishyamasya Pabhyam Prithivi Hyesha Sarva Bhutantaratma. One has to realize Krishna as a Sarva Bhutantaratma. that Bhagavan Krishna is there present as Antaryami in everyone's heart. And Bhagavan is not partial to somebody, Bhagavan is not favoring somebody, Bhagavan is not hating somebody. Now, those of us who had Sharanagati should behave like Sharanagatas. And we should be preparing ourselves how soon we can go to Vaikuntham, how soon we can go to Vaikuntham. You go to Vaikuntham in the path of Archidadi Marga. Archi means of Agni, burning hot charcoal, Agni. And Archidadi Margam, when we go in the path of light, the Ativahas and Amanavas accompany that soul. Who are all the people who are accompanying the soul in the Archidadi Margam? As Krishna says, Agnir Jyotiha Shuklaha Shanmasa Uttarayanam. So here also this says, the first one to escort the Jivatma is Agni. Now, the next one to escort the Jivatma is the God in charge of the daytime. The next one is the deity in charge of Shukla Paksham. The next one in charge of the after Vishnu Paksham, Agni, daytime, Shukla Paksham, Uttarayanam, then Samvatsaram for the whole year. Afterwards, you get the deity of Samvatsaram, then Vidyut, the lightning, Vayu, wind god, Surya, Chandra, Varuna. And even if they are great devatas, they have to be escorting Bhagavan. Like after Vidyut and Vayu, Surya, Chandra, Varuna, after Varuna, Indra, and the last one to accompany the Jivatma is Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma. Will accompany the Jivatma until the border of this Prakriti Mandalam. Only the Jivatma can cross. Then the Jivatma will take a dip in that river Viraja, take a bath. Then the Jivatma, which has dropped just before taking the bath in the Viraja river, it has dropped all its heavy weight. All the Sukshma Sharira is also dropped by the Jivatma. Jivatma takes a dip in Viraja, gets a divine body with the divine senses. So, Agni, God in charge of daytime, Shukla Paksham, Uttarayanam, Samvatsram, Vidyut, Vayu, Surya, Chandra, and Varuna. Varuna, Indra, Brahma also cannot step into the real Vaikuntham. Their jurisdiction is only in Prakriti Mandalam. Jivatma alone crosses the border of Brahmalokam. When the Jivatma takes a dip after Brahmalokam in the Viraja river, the Jivatma gets a divine body and divine senses. Otherwise, Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhavet Yugavadita, the effulgence from Bhagavan's face is there like 1,000 suns all blazing at the same time. That is the effulgence of Krishna. How can our mortal eyes take it? So Krishna will give you divine eyes. Now comes the next question. What will happen to our old senses? They will just decay. You will get divine senses. You will get a divine body that never becomes old, that never gets hungry, that never gets thirsty. If you want, you can eat. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna, even a slight a ray of his affection, if it falls on us, even if a small fraction of his mercy falls on us, that is enough for us to cross over the samsara sagar. And anybody who does that Sharanagati is guaranteed salvation. Guaranteed salvation at the end of this month itself. Etaddehavasani tattvadam prapayasvayam. So the concept of Jivan Mukti is not there in Sriman Narayana's way of worship. So, that salvation is to one and all. It is not that only the priests are eligible. No way. It is not that rich people are eligible. No way. It is not only men folk are eligible. No way. Anybody. As Krishna says, Striyo Vaishah Tadha Shuddha Tipyati Parangati. If somebody is serious about salvation, they are prepared to do any and all sacrifices. Only the people who are not interested in salvation will give all excuses. Either they are addicted to some food habits which are forbidden, or they are more comfortable with certain Devi Devatas that they don't want to get out of that limited circle that they have got and get to the ultimate reality, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Therefore, that Pativrata Bhavam is the most important one. And over and above that, not to indulge in Bhagavata Paradham. When Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra promised to wipe out all the sins of the worst sinner Ravana, don't you think that Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra will be able to wipe out our silly mistakes? Therefore, enjoy doing Sharanagati as Dandali has suggested. Your family of birth is not important. Your gender is not important. Past sins, no. But from today, are you willing to follow Pativrata Bhakti? And Krishna promises guaranteed moksham. Rama promised, Sita Devi promised, Varaha Swami promised. And that's how in today's Bhashtam, the concept of Sharanagati attaining Sri Vaikuntham, Goda Devi emphasizes. Go ahead, Amma. Quickly, if you have a question, go ahead.
Swamiji, in Ajamila story, the Vishnu Dudas came after he said Narayana. Are those Amanuvas?
No, they are direct Vishnudutas. They did not see Amanavas will come when your Jivatma is leaving the body.
Oh, okay.
Right? Whereas Vishnudutas have driven away the Yamadutas and gave an extension of life to Ajamila. Ajamila realized then how stupid I am. I did not even chant Narayana as Bhagavan Narayana's name. I chanted Narayana as my son's name. Even though I chanted my son's name, Ajamila started admiring. How great are the people who think Narayana is the Supreme Lord and think of him in the last minute. But Ajamala's fortune, he could think of Narayana. So Vishnudutas were driven away by, Yamadutas were driven away by Vishnudutas. Vishnudutas gave extension of life, and Ajamila started confessing how sinful I am. Just for chanting my son's name Narayana, Vishnudutas came and rescued me.
Adi.
Then he went to Badrikashramam, did immense tapasya, then he got. Then the Jivatma is accompanied by the Amanavas. Okay, ma?
Adi.
Next question, ma.
Swamiji, in the Tiruvadandai Koil, the Dwarapalaka's names are mentioned. It's Sandan, Prasandan.
There are 4 dwaras to Vaikuntham, Amma. Jaya, Vijaya, Chanda, Prachanda, Kumuda, Kumudaksha, Nanda, Sunanda. Got it?
Okay, again.
They are in pairs. So Kumuda, Kumudaksha, Chanda, Prachanda. In fact, in Acharya's book, this thing, we always there, before entering Narayana's Sannidhi, we say Chandadi Dwarapale Bhyo Namaha, Chanda Prachanda. Because we enter through the east door. East door gatekeepers are Chanda Prachandas. North door Jai Vijayas. So Chanda Prachanda, Sunanda, they are the Dwarapalakas.
Swamiji,
Go ahead.
Narayana, you're telling about the Karya Vaikuntham or real Vaikuntham, Swamiji,
Yes.
Dwarapalakas?
Karya Vaikuntham is a replica of Karana Vaikuntham. Wherever Sriman Narayana is there, it's called Vaikuntham. Just go to Tirupati, why all that? They say Vaikuntham complex. Go to Srirangam, they say Kaliyuga Vaikuntham. Got it, Amma?
Okay.
Yes, Adi.
Swami, Nanda Sunanda, which side, Swami?
Entaya?
Nanda Sunanda, which side gatekeeper, Swami?
I forgot. I had to see. I will send me one line email. I will do some research and I'll let you know. Chanda, Prachanda are definitely on the east side, yes. That's why we say Chanda Dwarapale Bhyo Namaha and then only enter the Sannidhi. Go ahead, Amma.
Sriman Narayana Acharya, there is one song, it comes like Nanda Sunandadi Vandita Krishnam.
Yeah. Correct, Amma. Go ahead, Amma.
Dhanyasmi again.
Amma, no other questions, Amma, in either of you? Because there is what is called as Vastu Shastram. According to the Vastu Shastram, they make the Dwarapalaka Vigrahas. Go ahead, Aya. Now, look at the Dwarapalakas. Various scriptures have given various names. Jaya, Vijaya are one set. Chanda, Prachanda another set. Nanda, Sunanda another set. Bhadra, Subhadra another set. Dhatru, Vidhatru another set. Shankhottamangi, Chatrottamangi another set. So, go ahead, Amma. Emma, another question? All right, Emma, take it easy. I will, Venkateshwala, I'll try to find out which side is who, and I'll let you know. All right, Aya.